Hello, I'm Izak Odendaal. I'm an investment strategist at Old Mutual Multi-Managers. South Africa suffered a record 7% economic contraction last year, but I think the recovery both here and abroad has actually been better than expected. Certainly what we would have expected, let's say, a year ago. And what helps a lot in South Africa is that we benefit from elevated global commodity prices, and that's boosted our exports to record levels. That's really helping the domestic economy recover. It's helped the rand, it's helped financial markets, it's helped governments' finances. So that has really supported the local economy. Of course, low interest rates are also helping local consumers. And we've seen consumer spending again doing a lot better than we would have thought maybe a year or so ago. In terms of the ability for people to save more, that has obviously come under huge pressure because we've seen widespread job losses and incomes have come under pressure, and that just means it's more difficult for people to put away extra money every month. However, what I'm interested to see is whether there's actually a change in the willingness to save. In other words, has this shock, this total shock of the pandemic, kind of changed the thinking around the necessity of having some rainy day funds available? And I think this is not just for South Africa. This is a global question. Have attitudes towards savings perhaps changed, given this very dramatic experience that we've all had over the last 15 or so months. And then the other thing I might also add is just that if we look at investment returns, these have improved quite a lot, and in fact, again, better than expected. And I think a lot of people actually invest by looking through the rearview mirror. You should really be looking forward, but a lot of people look back and say, I'm only going to invest when investment returns are looking good, and therefore I think that might encourage at least some people to again start looking at contributing to their investment portfolios. I think overall the prospects are actually pretty good. I think importantly, you're seeing the improvement in confidence, especially among business people. I think there's a sense that things are going to get better, and crucially, we've seen some very important policy changes from government's point of view, aimed at making it easier to do business in South Africa. I think that will further encourage confidence and investment. So the medium-term prospects are actually looking a lot better. To really get jobs growth going, I think the first thing that needs to happen, though, is we need to get the pandemic under control through vaccinations. Because if you look at where the job losses have taken place, they are concentrated in sectors of the economy that have been hit by the pandemic, tourism and leisure and so on. So vaccination at the moment should be a very, very urgent priority.